Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to Random Pick Day. Now, I've decided that it's a good time to do another one of these Siri episodes. It's been a few weeks since we've done it, so of course I've got my phone and my controller in my hand ready for us to live pick 3 random players. If you guys do enjoy this, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get into this, shall we? Today what I'm going to be doing is, I thought I'd have a look in my club, see how many special items I've got, and I moved 1 or 2 terrible things to the transfer list, and that leaves me with exactly 7 pages of special items, ranging from like loan icons, to footmas cards, to informs, to prime icons that I've got that are untradeable, and my lowest rated one is, well, my lowest rated untradeable is Musa, but then of course if we go back to once we hit the tradable stuff again, we can see that I do have a couple of very low rated tradable special items that actually, all 4 of these aren't actually any different from their regular cards, but they are a special item, so that's what we're going to be going with today. So 7 pages, and I'm going to be choosing 3 random players based on whatever Siri tells me to do. Obviously I'm looking to try and get someone from page number 1. That would be pretty sweet. Any icons are normally a good way to go for me. They're my favourite thing on the game, as you guys know. So let's take a little look, see what Siri's going to offer us, shall we? Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 7.
That would be 1.
That would be 1. Okay, so at least we know we're getting a lone prime icon. Which one is it actually going to be? Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
It's 10.
It's 10. Okay, so we're going to be using Patrick Vieira. I've used him for 4 games before, and he's actually very, very solid. 91 rated prime Patrick Vieira. What a good start that is. Let's hope that we can get some slightly more attacking players for our other 2 final options. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 7.
It's 5.
It's 5. What have we got on page number 5? I'm imagining it's untradables. Oh, we just missed my prime icons. But this is a really good page of decent players. I'll take anyone. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 7.
The answer is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ricardo Quaresma, League SBC, 86 rated. He looks like a bit of a beast on this game. This is turning out to be quite interesting. We've got Vieira and Quaresma. Who's going to be our 3rd player? Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 7.
The answer is 2.
The answer is 2. What have we actually got on page 2? Is it still loans? Oh, page 2's a bit beastly, right? You know, yeah, you can get Brahimi and you can get Sane, but there's like 2 icons and 2 team of the years there that I'd absolutely love. Let's see what randomness we get given today. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
It's 7.
It's 7, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 Lionel Messi, team of the year, 98 rated. Ah, yes, we get him, but he's in the same position as Ricardo Quaresma. So we're going to have to either use a formation which utilizes 2 of that, or maybe I'll play one of them off chem, 7 chem up front. I don't know yet. I'll try and figure it out. But yeah, we have got prime Patrick Vieira, who I've got on loan. We have got SBC, League SBC, Ricardo Quaresma. And we've also got 98 rated Team of the Year, Lionel Messi. This has pretty much gone nearly as good as possible, apart from the whole 2 positions for 2 players thing. Right, random pick will return as normal. Let's get into the squad building aspect of it. Okay, so it's been a few hours, guys, and I've now sorted the team, played my games, and we're coming back to do this post-commentary. So, as always, time to build the squad, and we're going to go for a 3-4-2-1 formation today. I toyed with the idea of playing one of those 2 right wingers off chem, and I thought, no, that's not really what it's all about, so I'll make sure they're both on full chemistry today, and this is where everyone's going to be playing. So, Leo Messi will start at right mid. Whether or not I then push him forward in game is another another decision. But most of the time, I think 3/4 of the games we played, he stayed at that right mid, and I just tried to get him as involved as possible. Right forward, of course, for Quaresma, right centre mid for Vieira. And then we start in goal with any Spanish goalie from La Liga that you want. I have Diego Lopez in my club. Asenjo would be a better option, or there's many others. You just need a Spaniard who's in La Liga to link to my 3 centre-backs, 2 of which are Frenchmen from La Liga, and 1 is a Spaniard from the Bundesliga. We have Varane, we have Umtiti, and we have Marc Bartra. In the centre of midfield then, we have got one of the Benders, I think it's Sven Bender, and also obviously Prime Icon Vieira. He is our first random pick player today. 91 rated Prime Vieira, has all 80 club, but specifically 90 defending, 91 physical on a 6'4" man with medium high work rates. That's good defensive stuff, holding down that midfield. I'm hoping he does a great job for us today. Now out on the left hand side, I've got Guerrero, because to be fair, I was thinking, you know, I've only got 3 at the back. If I ever need a makeshift fullback, he's got pretty good defensive stats for a midfielder. And then of course I've got Leon Bailey, who is my new favourite thing on this game, as my left forward, and a strong link from Quaresma goes off to the 84 rated second informed Talisca. So Quaresma's our second random pick player of the episode. He's 86 rated, he's a league SBC player with 86 pace, 82 shooting, 85 passing and 92 dribbling. I believe he's actually got an 85 rated inform this week as well, so you could always do that if you don't have the league SBC. It's an option. You know, he won't be quite as good, of course. And then we have Team of the Year, Lionel Messi, 98 rated. That was a very, very nice random pick for us today. He is about one of my favourite things as well in this game right now. 96 pace, 97 shooting, 98 passing, 99 dribbling. I like how it sort of builds as you go from the pace all the way to the dribbling, sort of goes up by 1 each time. I love that. To the perfect 99 dribbling. So we're expecting good things on the ball from Leo Messi, and I know it's going to be good because I've used him, I've reviewed him, I've done all sorts with this player so far. It is a nice one to have in the team. So moving on into the clips. I scored a fair few goals with this team, actually. That's the great thing about the formation that I was using, is that it's like super overloaded in the attack, and that can be a great thing. I mean, this is the sort of formation which I'm pretty sure the pro players switch to if they are in a real tight spot and or things are about to be over for them. You know, let's say I'm sure I saw it a couple of times in Barcelona. Let's just say that someone is 2-0 down on aggregate in the second leg, and they've got 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so to get back into the game. They are going to switch to a formation like this because it super overloads the attack. You don't have much in defence, but you really can. You have like a couple of men over, you know, because you've got 2 wingers, you've got a man up front, you've got those midfielders doing the work for you as well. Like there's just a lot of people up there, and it does cause a lot of goals. But you'll also see in a lot of the clips here, if you look at the scoreboard, that I've often conceded at least one, sometimes many, and that did happen. You definitely get caught short at the back. There was one game where I switched it. My opponent paused it right at the start of the game. I was like, okay, I'm going to switch formation. I went to my 4-1-2-1-2, and I had like Messi right striker, Quaresma cam, Bailey left striker, and I put Talisca in midfield because he actually got stats to play there. And I didn't enjoy it as much. I honestly I felt like it was more fun to play with the crazy formation, so I made sure I did that going forwards. And yeah, like if I could deal with the stress of conceding goals, which I'm not too great at, to be honest, especially when I'm not playing amazing FIFA, which hasn't happened over the last couple of days. I've not been fully on my game, which is not a good game anyway, to be fair. But I've definitely been conceding a lot, and I notice it a lot more with this team too. Just obviously because we got 3 centre backs, and they're good centre backs, they're quick centre backs. But, you know, 4 at the back is definitely more solid than 3 at the back. I can tell you that for sure. But we got goals with kind of everyone, really. Quaresma really came through and got loads for us. We got 1 long shot banger with Patrick Vieira. You're seeing the goals that I'm able to get with Quaresma now, actually. And he's a very tricky player. Like this guy that you've seen a couple of goals. I think Quaresma got a hat-trick against this chap. he was standing off me, and then he was going to dive in. So that's when I do like a couple of skill moves and stuff, and was able to get past him and score some nice goals. Now that's a typical Leo Messi goal right there, where he just spends a few minutes like dribbling around, you know, dragging it back, getting past players, going the different way that they're not expecting, and then with 98 Team of the Year Messi, what you need to do is unleash the finesse shot. Look at this one. Perfect accuracy. That is just waiting, bang, hit it, and it's just lovely accuracy. Past the defender, wide enough that it goes past the goalkeeper, not so wide that it goes wide of the post, and it just sneaks in into that side netting right there. And again, top corner, finesse shot, running in from the right hand side. That is genuinely what he does best, and he is the best in the game at doing that for me. A lot of the icons and stuff are all like right-footed, and of course like Cristiano Ronaldo is right-footed as well. So a lot of these top-tier players in the game use their right foot by majority. Messi can do that, as you can see with that goal right there. But it is nice to have someone who can, FIFA 18 is very much play a right-footed player on the right-hand side, play a left-footed player on the left, because the idea is to low-driven past the goalkeeper, right? And you do that with your strong foot. Whereas Messi, cutting inside and then finessing it, like whipping it round the keeper into the top of the net past him, that works incredibly well as well. And I do enjoy that a lot. And that last goal right there was something special as well. A lovely dink of the goalkeeper going in off the bar. So, ignore the red card that Bender got in the last game. It was a stressful one, and I made a couple of dodgy challenges. That happens from time to time. But in goal, I've got to say, Diego Lopez saved quite a lot with his feet, and that helped us a fair few times, because I've only got this three at the back, and to be fair, I'm going to give them a decent rating as well. All three of these centre-backs are solid. It was just a case of, I do like to have my fullbacks. I feel more settled with that, someone else to cover and stuff. And yeah, that's obviously the major reason why we conceded so many goals. Bender in the midfield, holding it down as more of a DM, and he actually does a pretty good job. I'm not sure whether at this point in time his boosts are still active. They weren't when I made the video, but they've been going up because of the full moon and whatnot. But we need to talk Vieira. 4-star value for money, 9 out of 10. I think he is... I know he's expensive, but you got to give someone like this the rating that he deserves. He is a very, very solid midfielder. All the pros use him at the events and stuff, which goes to show you he's about the best in his class at what he does. Guerrero did well. Bailey did really, really well. Talisca definitely takes a back seat because, one, if the ball goes out wide to Bailey, I'm enjoying using him at the moment, so he's one that I'm going to be scoring goals with. If it goes out to the right, well, we've got Quaresma and we've got Messi, and I'm trying to get clips with them. Talisca takes a little bit of a back seat. Quaresma then gets a 4.5-star value for money and an 8.5 out of 10. He's very good. He does seem like a nowhere near as good as Messi when you're actually using them at the same time. But he's a fun player to use, and he's very, very tricky. 5-star skill moves, of course, and you get packs back when you do the SBC for him, so if you get lucky, he can be a really, really good value for money player. And then Messi, I know he costs 3 million coins, but he's a 4.5-star value for money player. He's not full 5-star, but he is one of the greatest things to happen on FIFA 18. I love him. 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, if he was taller, if he was stronger, if he had, 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot, that's the only thing, in my opinion, that could make him a better player. He is a true game changer on this game, and you'll score some friggin' good goals and have a lot of fun with him in the meantime. So there you go, guys. That is the random pick for today. Lucky enough to use 3 very nice special items in Prime Vieira, SBC, Quaresma, and Team of the Year Messi. I hope you have enjoyed. Do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button if you have. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a great Sunday, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.